Hello friends, and welcome to Pure Brain Joy. Bruce Lee, also known as Lee Jun-fan, was born on November 27, 1940, in San Francisco, California, US, was an American-born film actor who left an indelible mark on the world of martial arts and cinema. His contributions continue to resonate even decades after his untimely death. Although born in the United States, Lee spent most of his formative years in Hong Kong. His father was an opera singer and part-time actor, which exposed young Bruce to the entertainment industry from an early age. As a child, Lee appeared in films, often in Street Urchins. His early exposure to the silver screen ignited his passion for performance. Lee Hoi-Chuan introduced his son, Bruce Lee, to the Hong Kong film industry at an early age. However, these early films were not martial arts related. They showcased Bruce Lee's acting talent rather than his martial skills. In his teenage years, Lee associated with local gangs and began learning kung fu for self-defense. Simultaneously, he took dance lessons, refining his footwork and balance. In 1958, he even won the Hong Kong Cha-Cha Championship. Lee's passion for martial arts led him to open his first martial arts school in Seattle. Later, in Oakland, California, he founded a second school. It was during this time that he developed his groundbreaking martial arts philosophy, Jeet Kune Do, a fusion of ancient kung fu, fencing, boxing, and philosophy. Bruce Lee's acting career soared in the 1970s with a string of martial arts films like Fists of Fury, The Chinese Connection, Enter the Dragon, his most famous and influential film. Bruce Lee's success not only popularized martial arts movies, but also inspired a wave of Western martial arts films and television shows. His impact extended beyond the screen, integrating Asian martial arts into Western action films and TV shows. On that fateful morning, Lee met with Australian actor George Lazenby, famous for portraying James Bond in On Her Majesty's Secret Service. They discussed a potential role for Lazenby in Lee's upcoming film Game of Death. After the meeting, Lee decided to visit the apartment of his mistress, Betty Ting Pei. Betty Ting Pei was an actress and a very good friend of Lee. Around 6 p.m., Lee complained of a headache. Betty gave him one of her prescription pain medications, which contained aspirin. Lee instructed his business partner, Raymond Chow, to proceed to their celebratory dinner with Lazenby without him. Lee went to lie down on the bed, but unfortunately, he never got back up. After 2 hours, when Betty came to wake him up, but he couldn't, she called Chow in a panic. Chow rushed to her apartment, but it was too late. Bruce Lee was already gone. To avoid scandal, Chow arranged for an ambulance to transport Lee to a nearby hospital. The doctors worked on his lifeless body but declared his time of death as 11:30 p.m. Initially, Chow told the media that Lee had collapsed at home with his wife, Linda. Betty gave Lee one of her prescription pain medications, which contained aspirin. Unfortunately, this seemingly innocuous medication had tragic consequences. Bruce Lee, the iconic martial artist and actor, passed away on July 20, 1973, in Hong Kong. Just at the age of 32, his untimely death remains a topic of fascination and speculation among many conspiracy theories. One of them was that Chinese gangsters murdered Bruce Lee. However, there is no credible proof to support this claim. Another conspiracy was ninja poisoning. Yes, you hear that right. Some conspiracy theorists believe Lee was poisoned by ninjas. This notion veers into the realm of fantasy. About 10 weeks before his death, Bruce Lee fainted from heat stroke while recording dialogue for the film Enter the Dragon. The air conditioner was turned off in the dubbing room to avoid noise interference with the soundtrack. Lee's collapse during that incident was likely due to heat stroke. Biographer Matthew Polly proposed a more down-to-earth explanation. He suggested that Bruce Lee died from heat stroke, a dangerous but rare condition. Interestingly, Bruce Lee had recently undergone surgery to remove the sweat glands from his armpits because he believed sweaty pits looked unappealing on screen. This surgical procedure reduced his body's ability to dissipate heat. Lee was working on the film Game of Death. But, unfortunately, the movie remained incomplete because of the main character of the movie Bruce Lee died. His son, Brandon Lee, also met a tragic end while filming The Crow in 1993. It is said that Brandon Lee was shot dead while filming. He just died 20 years after the death of his father. It is said that it was a curse movie. Hopefully guys you liked the video. Please make sure to like the video. It requires a lot of effort to gather information and make video, so please like, share and comment down the topic that you want a video about. See you in the next video. Ma assalamu.